If you experience hormone imbalance symptoms like unexplained weight gain, painful periods, or even irregular periods, mood swings, depression, increased digestive issues, then don't make the vital mistake of overlooking this one thing: your gut. Hormonal symptoms can leave women feeling like their body is absolutely out of control. But there is a way to start to feel better again, to start to feel like yourself again, to start thriving again. And it all starts with your gut. And this becomes even more critical in perimenopause and menopause, which marks a significant shift in your body where estrogen and progesterone are on the decline. And most women have come to associate this time with so much frustration around the symptoms of that weight gain and hot flashes and increased digestive issues, low energy, and even depression, just to name a few. And what are you normally told? This is normal. It's a part of aging. You kind of just are told you have to deal with it, even though you feel absolutely miserable. But there is something you can do. There absolutely is more power in your hands by healing the gut first. So in today's video, I'm going to break down why healing your gut is such a critical first step to balancing your hormones, as well as 3 simple steps that you can start doing today to improve your gut health and therefore also improve your hormone health overnight. And with that being said, my name is Cassie Lambert. I'm the CEO of Strong Her 360, where we specifically help women break free from just surviving and start to thrive by healing their body from the inside out. So when women come to me and they say, Cassie, I've tried everything to balance my hormones. I'm eating the hormone balancing foods. I'm taking the hormone balancing supplements. I even went so far and I've gotten on hormone replacement therapy, yet my belly fat doesn't budge. This weight won't come off. My mood is still in the gutter, and my bloat actually has gotten worse, even after trying all of these things. Then we know it's the gut missing from the optimization equation, because hormones are like messengers. Those messages they're then sending to your body, which is sending off those alarm bells, those symptoms. But they're not the root cause here. The root cause is something's going on inside the gut. And it's why someone like Carol, who is 52 years old, can eliminate bloat, can feel energized, and lose all that belly fat, because when we started working with her, we healed her gut first. Now, before we get into those overnight gut fixes, I first want to help you understand the vital role your gut actually plays in your hormones. So think of your gut like a control center. First, it's the largest hormone-producing organ in the body. It produces hormones that regulate your sleep, your hunger, your mood, even metabolic function. It's also responsible for regulating your body's ability to break down, digest, and absorb vital nutrients, minerals, and vitamins your body needs for optimal hormone health. So if there's a bacterial imbalance where you have more bad gut bugs than you do good gut bugs, also known as gut dysbiosis, then your body is not optimally absorbing all those hormone balancing foods that you're eating. Your body is not optimally producing the necessary hormones to make you feel your best. And we see this all the time just by running a simple stool test with our clients, where we actually can see this in real time of what their good versus bad gut bacteria looks like. And this shows us right out the gate why, even though they're doing all the right things before starting to work with us, why those right things can't work yet, because there's a gut imbalance. So I just want to show you what the hormone hierarchy looks like. So you'll see on there cortisol and insulin and melatonin and all the sex hormones are on there. And all of those areas on where the gut affects them. So for example, nutrient malabsorption, when your body can't absorb the right nutrients, this is going to increase cortisol, your primary stress hormone. When that's increased, it can't fight off inflammation in the body. Also, it's going to dysregulate estrogen and progesterone and testosterone. Your gut is responsible for converting 20% of your T4 to T3. So your thyroid can actually be sluggish because of your gut. Enough beneficial bacteria is in your gut to regulate blood sugars, which affects insulin. Your gut's responsible for metabolizing sex hormones like estrogen, progesterone, And your gut is the primary detoxification pathway for excess estrogen to be released out of the body. Your gut's even responsible for fullness and hunger cues like ghrelin and leptin. And so you can see, once again, why starting with the gut first is absolutely imperative to feeling your best and balancing your hormones. And so with that being said, let's get into those 3 key things that you can start doing today so you can start optimizing your gut health overnight. So the very first step to optimize your gut so you can have better hormone health is what you do even before you take your first bite. We call this meal hygiene. This is when you are no longer rushing through your day, rushing through your meals, always thinking about what you need to do next, but actually sitting down and eating. Taking a few deep breaths, bringing your nervous system down before you even take that first bite, because digestion and absorption happens before the food ever even enters your mouth. Because gastric secretion, which is the juices needed to help you break down that food, starts at the mouth, starts in the state that you actually come to that meal. And I know it's difficult when you have a full plate to actually sit and enjoy and think about the food you're eating. But this alone will have a huge impact on your body's ability to actually absorb all those good and healthy foods that you are eating. So think about taking a few deep breaths. Then from there, chew that food down. I like to say till applesauce consistency, but think about taking anywhere from 20 to 30 bites. And then from there, just allow at least 3 to 4 hours between meals so your body can actually have time to digest it properly. You can even do things like making sure you're eating with coworkers, friends, your kids, your family. This will oftentimes help everyone, not just you, slow down. And this is the very first step to making sure that your body's absorbing all those good nutrients properly. Number 2 is sleep hygiene. Now, I know sometimes it can be tough to go to sleep, or maybe you're waking up in the middle of the night. You even might be the type of person who says, I'll just sleep when I'm dead. Like, there's no time to sleep. I have a million things running through my head. I've got to get up early. I've got to do this. I have to go to bed late because I have to do this. Like, there's all these reasons why we can't sleep. But instead, I want to show you why we need to sleep, why you need to sleep to feel your best. And you'll be so much better at getting those tasks done when your body is rested, when your gut has rested. And sleep impacts the health of your gut and impacts the health of your hormones. So what I want you to do is very, very simple. 60 minutes before bed, I want to make sure we're not having any food at least 60 to 120 minutes before bed. So that's part of it. The other thing I want you to do is I want you to shut off all blue light emitting devices. That's your TV, that's your phone, which means we are not scrolling on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook at least 60 minutes before bed. And instead, I want you to pick some sort of nervous system regulation activity. This can be something so simple as a hot bath. Even adding in Epsom salts can be helpful. This can be something like reading, meditating, yoga, prayer, anything that doesn't require an electronic to start to bring you down. Then I want you to take the environment around you. I want you to bring the temperature in your house down to 70 or below to cool down your core body temperature too as well. And the very last thing is I want you to actually start to make sure there is no light coming into your room. This is going to help your body produce more melatonin and get you into a rested state. Because it's not just about the amount of hours you are sleeping. It is the quality of that sleep time as well. And then as a bonus, my favorite thing to add is something called magnesium glycinate. I take my magnesium glycinate everywhere. It is in a travel bag, it is in my suitcase. I don't leave the house with it if I'm staying overnight. But this really can calm the system down and help both regulate blood sugar and your cortisol as well. So giving your body and putting emphasis in your rest time helps actually modulate the good gut bugs in your gut so you can also have hormone harmony. And number 3 of those overnight gut fixes is eating anywhere from 25 to 30 grams of fiber per day. Fiber is what feeds that good gut bacteria. And so oftentimes when somebody says, hey, like I'm taking probiotics and they're not working, one, not sure if that probiotic strain is the right one for you, But a probiotic without fiber does nothing for your body. Fiber is that food for that probiotic. Fiber is that food for that good gut bacteria that helps your body with all those things that we talked about earlier. Fiber also helps you regulate your bowel movements. It aids in the removal of metabolic waste and environmental toxins, which is a crucial part in helping your body eliminate excess estrogen that your body doesn't need anymore. Now, my favorite foods to get fiber from is things like raspberries. That's actually my absolute favorite, but also things like kiwis. You can do things like beans. You can do whole grains. There's a variety of areas to get fiber from. Fats to get fiber from are things like almonds or avocados. So having about 25 to 30 grams of fiber is absolutely crucial to build up that good gut balance in your body, but also eliminate that waste and eliminate those excess hormones like estrogen that your body doesn't need anymore. And when it builds up, makes you feel absolutely miserable. And I do have a bonus number 4. But first, let's go over the first 3. So number 1 is that meal hygiene. You are slowing down and chewing your food thoroughly. Number 2 is getting your body in a rested state, turning off the electronics before you get into bed. And number 3 is fiber, fiber, fiber. I cannot stress that one enough. But number 4, like I said, is a bonus. It's not necessarily done overnight. And that is actually getting to the root cause of that gut dysbiosis, of those overgrowths. And so that is working with a provider that actually can test, not guess, what is going on inside your gut microbiome. What's going on there? What is being overgrown? Is it bacterial? What kind of bacteria is being overgrown? Is it fungal? So actually a treatment and protocol in place to remove it from your body and restore that balance. Now, that's exactly what we do in our Strong Her 360 clients, but you don't have to do that with me. It's just really important to not only implement these three things that I've given you, but also have a test done where you can actually see and get an inside look of what's going on inside your body so you can balance those hormones and feel your absolute best no matter your age, no matter the decline in estrogen and progesterone, you actually can thrive. And so with that being said, once again, my name is Cassie Lambert. I'm the CEO of Strong Her 360, where we specifically help women break free from survival mode and start thriving. And if you found this video helpful, go ahead and leave a comment below or reach out if you have any questions.